Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be setting up the week of September 6th through the 12th in my big Love Letters planner. We're going to do the letter K this week, and I'm going to do something I haven't done in quite some time. I've been feeling the fall vibes. And so I printed some of my own stickers. This is clear matte sticker paper. I use an Epson EcoTank printer and I print, this is the highest quality print setting. These are so gorgeous, you guys. These are digital assets that I bought on Etsy. So there are lots of electronic florals that you can buy and then put them together in your own combination. So like I put this together. I just started at the top and started sticking stuff together. I have a whole video on making my own stickers. I will link that in the cards up above. You can also find it, just in case I forget, you can also find it in my DIY playlist. And I've used those florals in this planner before. So I have not kiss cut these yet though. So I'm gonna fast forward. You guys can see, I just freehand kiss cut these. Since this is clear matte sticker paper, I don't have to get super close. So I'm just gonna freehand kiss cut. I definitely want this one to go down the center, but it's not as long as the entire page. So I'm going to start it down here, and then I'm just going to kiss cut a few more to go across the top here. And then I have this gorgeous, gorgeous Simply Gilded washi tape. It's got some gold foil on it that's just got a tiny little bit of hollow to it, but I love it because it's got yellow and kind of orangey and green all kind of running together. So I'm going to go down the long side with this. So I'm going to let's start by doing that. And then I will, like I said, so there are two different kinds of sets I made on here. I did the sunflowers with the burgundy, and then I have sunflowers without burgundy. So I'm going to focus on, I think what I'll do is just cut out, there are 5, this long strip, and then these 2 little and 2 bigger burgundy ones. I'm going to cut those 5 out, leave the rest, and use those on these pages. That probably will use them up. So let's start with this. Do I want, and I do this, I know I do this every single week. Do I want the foil at the outside or the inside? I think I want it at the outside edge of the page. And you can kind of see here the colors as I lay it down. You can see the greens that are in here to kind of pull in those bluish green lines a little bit. So don't pull your washi tape super tight. If you're new to my channel, I say this every time I do a strip of washi tape like this. Pull it tight enough to get it straight, but don't pull it super tight because you'll stretch it, and that's what makes your page curl. So it looks like this is printed just ever so slightly crooked because I'm over the black line at this end and not touching the black line at that end. So wow, good job, Happy Planner. Okay, it's not going to bother me. Totally not going to bother me. And then we're going to have some fun picking out pens. I don't know if I'll do green. I probably won't do yellow unless my Guangna, that really dark golden yellow, is feeling particularly useful today. I might use that one. We'll see. But I'm thinking a burgundy and maybe a brown. I guess it'd be nice to get a golden, maybe a golden orangey yellow in there. Quite a departure from last week with the indigos. Starting to feel the fall vibes, and oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot wait until Halloween. We are going to have so much fun with Halloween stickers and pens. Can you imagine? Purple and green and orange and black. All right. So feel free to fast forward through this if you want. I have my cutting mat. I'm going to grab my Kiss Cutting Craft knife because this one's ever so slightly dull and the little tip is broken off. And I'm just going to start kind of freehand going loosely around these florals. Like I said, if you have no interest in this, I don't blame you. I am just going to freehand around these few florals with the burgundy and stick them on my page, starting down the center like I normally do. Oop, cut a little deep. It happens, no biggie. I'm gonna get one shot at placing this sticker. So I'm gonna use a little washi tape to put these 2 pages gently together so that they don't move around on me. And I also wanted to mention that the Etsy shop, the artist that these florals are from, it's called Graphic Bluebird, and I just love her stuff. She does seasonal stuff. She does a free one at Christmas time that you can download. I love her stuff. So again, you get the electronic files, and then you can put them together in Canva or whatever program you prefer to use, however you want. So again, like washi tape, not pulling super tight. I'm gonna have to cut one more little floral out that doesn't have any burgundy, just to fill this little gap. That's okay. Perfect. I did go over the Friday and the Monday a little bit, but I don't mind. So I've gone back and forth. I do really love using a highlighter and just writing on the swish. So I have this mild liner pulled out, but I'm thinking since there's a nice little bit of foil along the edges with the washi tape, maybe I'll go ahead and just do small little gold colorful boxes for the writing assignments. I think I will. Just keep changing it up. Although I have been using washi tape along the edge quite a lot recently. I just really love doing that, but so we'll go ahead and put these up here. Excellent. Okay, writing assignments. So for the 6th, of course, we have capital K, and then clink. Okay, I can't spell clink apparently. No harm done. We're just going to, since I have a bunch of these boxes, replace it. Click. Oh, that's why I'm trying to write the wrong word. I'm like, it's got 5 letters. Okay, this time I am going to use just a little bit of whiteout. I'm going to use a Jelly Roll 10 and just get rid of the end of this N so I can fix that. Helps if I know what words I'm writing, guys. Not clink, click. Okay, next is kith, like kith and kin. You go see your kith and kin at the family reunion. Kale for your salad or your smoothie. King. No, as in we all know now how to spell click. And kerf. And I'm actually, having spent some time working in the woodworking industry, I know what kerf is. Kerf is the loss that you get when your saw blade cuts through a piece of wood. You actually lose a tiny little bit, and that is the kerf. So click, as in like the high school click. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna pick my pens, and I'll be right back. For the letter K. So here we go. I have the orange Tombow Fudenosuke. This is not the neon one. Now that I've added the neon ones, I feel like I need to clarify that. You probably actually won't be seeing me use those very often. But that's the stiffest pen, so I'll start with it. Then it's kind of a toss-up between the Guangna. So maybe I'll do the Guangna next. Well, I have this kind of burgundy Pentel Touch brush sign pen. Then I have the Guangna. It looks like lime green, but it actually matches this green and this floral really, really well. And then the golden yellow Le Pen. And hopefully I have my pencil grip in the right spot. So I think I'll decide, just confirm that softness order as I do my ace drills. So, but I definitely know I need the Fudenosuke first. So let's get started. All right, let's see. Let's try the Guangna next. Okay, Pentel Touch. I feel like the stiffness between these last two is about the same. I just don't know that the bounce back, if you will, on the on the Guangna is quite as good as the Pentel. I don't know what that was, guys. Apparently I can't spell today. Okay, that's not a bad pen order. I think I'll keep it. All right, so the capital letter K. As expected, it's very, very loopy and fruity on here. I'm going to assume they're starting here on the flourish and coming around. It looks like heavy down, light up, little loop, into a heavy down, and then another heavy down, and then light finish. Interesting. I know that's hard for you guys to see. I have turned my camera light down a little bit. It just still wants to wash out. All right, so the Tombow free lettering Fudenosuke pages. Okay, so it looks like kind of a light up, heavy down, and then a light with a little curl. So very much the opposite. No frills, no froopy loopies. Okay, last but not least, the Walmart calligraphy book. Okay, so these are the ones I've been liking so far, these majuscules. So they're coming into theirs just like the H, just like the F, just like the D. So I think I'll probably start with this, but in essence, it's about the same. They're doing a little bit sharper, more of a check mark shape on the bottom leg of their K, but otherwise, light up and in, heavy down, kind of a heavy down, and then this actually looks more like a heavy down, and then a light up to end the check mark, if you will. So I think I'm gonna probably start with this one. Let's just see if there's any alternate. Yep, there's an alternate. So they're coming kind of into it. They're just the same way. They're just starting a little lower, and they're coming down, kind of doing a little loop, and then heavy down, and then this is less of a heavy down and more of a wider, less of a check mark. So I can play with the loop, but I think this is probably going to be where I end up, kind of midway frilly. So let's get started. Just putting that off to the side so I can glance at it as needed. Okay, so we'll start with the Fudenosuke. So I'm going to start, they're starting around at the midline, which is about where I've been starting a lot of my letters. Heavy down. And then I think this leg, this part, needs to be heavier, otherwise it looks out of balance with the top. That looks better. I think I want to lighten this top half though a little bit. Okay, I can live with that. Next is the green Guangna. And I had trouble getting that lid off. I don't want the same thing to happen this week, so. A little bit of a gentle arc to this top part of the second half of the K. Like that. Okay, the Pentel touch. Definitely like the arc better than the straight. And last but not least, the Le Pen. I'm really getting a lot of slant on that opening part of the K. I need to be careful there. It's a little too slanted. All right, let's see if I can spell click right the first time this time. Click. I like, when I can, putting the capital and the lowercase version in one word so that you can think about how they relate to each other. Got way too fat on the start of that one. I didn't have any room for my L. Definitely want to open up this part of the check mark enough to connect and have room if your next letter is an ascender. Oops, wrong pen. It's just a funny looking word. I think the lettering is fine. It's just, it's not a word you see every day, so it looks a little funny. Okay, Kith. Lots of ascenders in this one. Only had room for Kit on that one. Next up, for all you health food junkies out there, we've got kale. Nice, I like it. Kale, you can write it on your grocery list now. Don't know what that was. Apparently I just cannot spell today. I had my normal amount of coffee this morning. little over halfway. King. I think I might hit some sticker right there. We'll see. I did hit stickers a little bit. We'll just leave that one kin. I don't want to squish too hard to get the G in there. The K is growing on me. It's not my favorite capital letter, but I don't hate it. It's just kind of average, I guess. All right, no, K-N-O-W. There are just not that many words in the English language that start with K. Relatively speaking. Whew, I'm really struggling with thin upstrokes with this Pentel today. And of course there's an F. We didn't get away unscathed. We have to do an F. So kerf. And there we have it, another week in the books, guys. I hope you're still with me. I know a lot of you still are, and I think that's awesome. And the main thing that tells me is that you are seeing some wonderful improvements in your hand lettering. I don't know about you guys, but it's almost meditative for me to do this every week. So it's very relaxing, and oh my gosh, sometimes I feel like I'm almost gonna fall asleep. So anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope you have some good luck with your K. Like I said, it's not my favorite capital letter, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it as much as my lowercase f. So before I start, I have not started working on the October words yet. So if you have any requests, please, Judy, no more Fs, or hey, I really want to practice this or that letter a little bit more. Can you throw some extra ones of those in there? Just let me know in the comments. We just got into the beginning of September, but I do work on those words midway through the month so that we have them in plenty of time to be ready for October. So looking forward to your comments. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.